Do you like Santa rallies? Because that's how you get Santa rallies, he says to no one in particular. Hey guys, do you know who Marcus Thielen is? He's predicting a Santa rally for Bitcoin. He's predicting a move to 56,000 before the end of the year. Now, if you know me, and this is not your first time watching, you know that at the beginning of this year, I predicted Bitcoin was going to go up into the 42,158 range by the end of the year. If you follow me recently, you know that I've been on Crypto Crossfire and that I've been telling you that Bitcoin is headed at least to 50,000. If you follow Frankie Candles, then you know that Frankie Candles has now shown you that the value area high of the next range that we've just entered and have not broken down from is at the 48 to 50,000 range, meaning that Bitcoin could be testing some very big highs pretty soon. Now, if you like the content, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Make sure that you leave a comment down below. Make sure you like the video and hit the bell to be notified of future content. We'll see what we can do about making sure that you are the best informed investor that you could possibly be. I am not providing you with financial advice, but I am giving you my opinion and telling you what I am doing in this market. And if you like that information, then I appreciate you. Now, we're going to check the chart real quick, and then we're going to check the article that this came out. So right now, Bitcoin trading at 35,353. For full disclosure, I did set a long position, and I did not feel that we were going to have too much of a retracement at this point. So I set it for 35,010. And wouldn't you know it, we came down to 35,050 in the middle of the night last night before making another move back up. Now I'm looking for a little bit more retracement out of this. I'm not a buyer at 35,004, 35,005. Am I splitting hairs with it? Yes, but I am because I'm a scalper, and that's what I'm looking to do is make profit off of the trade. I'm looking for that low position for the win. I did think or do think that 35,000 is where we're going to drop to pretty soon, and then I'm going to DCA my way down to whatever that bottom ends up being, with a possibility that we could be looking at retracement all the way back into this previous range. We haven't touched the 200 SMA in almost, I want to say 24 hours. So we are probably due for a retest at some point because that parabolic move appears to be over. So I would think that now, once we've had this move, we probably get at least one or two tests on that 200 SMA as it comes up. We did break out of the channel here that I've been showing everybody who will listen. And so now I think that this is the next big move. The next big move, perhaps come down here, retest this position, give you an opportunity to DCA your way on along, and then boom, we are off to the races again with the goals coming in. 42,158. Which was my long-term goal, and then 47,950. Well, that is the end of, I think the bull market begins right there. Now, I do think that we're in a bull market. I don't think that we're not, but I've always said that, the real bull market begins when you hit 48,000. The reason for that is that's the Terra collapse. So when we break out to the day chart here, we get a little bit of a bigger look here, and you can see that my macro lines here were this entire big play was coming, and we've been on this multi-trend line here for the entire year, leading us into this where we are now back into the trend line that I thought was broken, meaning that we are still on our way up. Now, do we break over that trend line and continue our way up here? And as you can see right here, Terra collapse. But that puts us at 52,540 by the halving, which I'm estimating is going to be April 27th. So looks like we've got all the information, all the data that we need. Now, the question is, how is this going to play out? And we've got this article here. Santa rally could propel Bitcoin to 56,000 by year end, according to Matrix Sports. If Bitcoin is up at least 100% by this time of the year, there is a 71% chance, or 5 in 7, that Bitcoin would finish the year higher with average year-end rallies of 65%, Marcus Thielen said, who is the head of research at Matrix Port. As Bitcoin tends to reach its peak by December 18th, we could call the 6 to 7 weeks from early November to mid-December Bitcoin's Santa Claus rally. Now, from the 18th down, that's usually where we get a little bit of a dip, and then allows you to pay your taxes, take profit, and then you get back in at the beginning of January, and LFG, baby, let's go. As of writing, Bitcoin is trading around 35,000, representing 114 on year-to-date basis. Based on these statistics, Bitcoin continues to offer upside potential, and a 65% year-end rally would lift prices back to 56,000. Now, I don't think that 56,000 is in the cards. I do think that he's got the right idea, but I think that the limit by the halving is 52. I think the limit through the end of the year here is most probably going to be a little bit above my line right here. We're looking at about 37, 38. So I'm going to say 42, 43, probably by the end of the year. It's going to look real good. If we get a parabolic run, if we get an ETF that out of nowhere, the whole batch starts to get approved at one point, then perhaps we could look at some tremendous upside, because BlackRock, these guys are not in here, ARK and Invesco, they're not trying to sell people Bitcoin at 35,000. They're trying to sell millionaires $1 million Bitcoin. So they're going to go in hard. They're going to push real hard. We're going to see some positive price action. Now, you can feel however you want about these guys being in the markets with their ETFs. You can feel however you want about BlackRock. Doesn't change that they're coming, whether you like it or not. And with that will come positive price action. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Hit the like button, the subscribe button, the bell to be notified of future content, and make sure you leave a comment down below. This is not financial advice. My name is Bleaves. I'm always right. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you again very, very soon.